at how much
you're gonna hear Charlton singing this song.
bloomed.
Charlton knows this song and he can sing it. My son is a musician.
Her sweet Charlton is becoming. Guys, welcome back to the channel. How you all doing? I hope you are doing well this day. Today we're going to talk about acceptance. What is acceptance? How does it affect your change? How does it affect your situation? How does it affect your mood? How does it change everything for you? Let's dive into it, okay? So when you come to acceptance, the other day I made a video about grief, right? Stages of grief. And when you get to that acceptance stage, that is when all the magic happens. That is when things begin to happen for you. Yes, let me give you an example. We call something acceptance and commitment therapy. Acceptance and commitment therapy. Let me tell you how acceptance itself helps you. Okay. As a parent, you have kids that you have invested so much into. You have sacrificed so much for. At some point, you will see that, not in all instances, but in some weird circumstances, like rare, you will see that some children just want to take their path. The pains you've been through, the pains of the world, the things that are horrible in this world that you don't want them to experience, guess what? They want to experience it themselves and get to know how it affects them, and then they learn from the experiences. So listen, sometimes we don't want our kids to make mistakes, but sometimes the best thing is that they make their own mistakes and learn from it. That's the only time you see change. But no, that is just some few instances when that happens. Okay, so that being said, as a parent, when you are going through that stress of why is the kids doing that? Why are your children not listening? Why are the children not seeing things from your point of view? Why are the kids not trying to accept the guidance you're giving them? Why are the kids not trying to conform to discipline and structure and standards? You know, standards that will go a long way to help them. You understand? These are standards you don't learn in book. These are principles of life. These are financial principles. These are things that you don't want them to have to learn through negative experiences. And it brings so much stress onto you and onto your brain, and it gives you distress, and it gives you psychological frustration. When you get to the point where you have accepted that, okay, I've done everything I'm supposed to do. I've been a good parent. I've done this, I've done that. They don't want to learn it. They don't want to accept it. Guess what? Okay, maybe this is the path they want. Let me just leave them for now. Okay, you have accepted without changing, without forcing change. You have accepted that this is the situation right now. At that point, you, the one that has accepted that this is the situation I'm dealing with, this is the problem. Okay, maybe it's a problem to you, but not to the person. Let me leave these children to live their life the way they want it until they are ready to change, or until experiences teach them. When you get that acceptance that it is what it is, let me move on, let me live it, let me be, that is when your relief comes. That is when your calmness comes. That is when your frustration leaves. That is when you live through new objectives, new plans. Okay, maybe now I shouldn't worry so much. Now what I'm going to do, the problem is still there. They don't want to accept the change. They don't want to accept the structure. But what do? I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my vacation. If I'm going out, they don't want to go, I'm going to go by myself. You see, you have stopped blocking yourself from going out because the kids don't want to come out with you. You have stopped worrying about steady when they don't want to steady. You have stopped worrying about do this, do that, don't do it this way, do it this way, it's better this way. Maybe it's better this way for you, not for them. Maybe that's not what they want. It's like he wants to do computer science and you want him to do foods and nutrition. Or he want to do foods and arts and you want him to be a tech guru. Hello? It's not you, it's not your brain, it's not you who is going to do it, it's him or her. So when you have accepted that it is what it is, it does not mean the problem goes away. It only means that the problem is there, but I'm going to live through it. I'm going to look at things in a different eye. I'm going to approach it in a different eye. At that point, you start setting new goals. Another example is, yeah, he took your husband. You are divorced. Or he moved out of the house. You met him in your bed. He's gone. Yes, that grief, that frustration, that stress that comes with it. When you get to that point of acceptance, yeah, he's gone and he's gone. Yes, he's not coming back. So what? So now what? So let me go find somebody else. Or let me realign. Let me take a break. Let me rejuvenate myself. Let me spend this time with myself. Yeah. At that point, you realize I'm single. It is what it is. He's gone. He's no longer mine. And so what? And so the problem is he's gone. You are not going to change the problem, but you have accepted that he's gone. At that point, you're not worrying about him leaving anymore because he's gone. It's no more. The problem of he's gone and it's the issue, yes. But you're not changing the fact that he's gone. What you're going to do is you are going to realign because you have accepted. But until you accepted that he is gone and he's gone for good and he's not coming back, and I don't have to start chasing him and fighting that woman and try to navigate and try to bring him back and chasing, at that point, you can now see things in a new light. You can now refocus. You can now make new suggestions, okay, to yourself, not to other people, but hey, okay, well, now I don't have to get up and cook anymore. Yeah, that's positive, right? Okay, now I can eat whatever I want. Yes. So the problem is there. He's gone and the problem is there. But you're not focusing on the fact that he's gone. You're focusing on the fact that it is what it is. I'm going to do things different now. I'm going to focus for me now. I'm going to think of me now. I'm going to put me first now. When I get up and I make this bed this way, hey, when I come back, it remains the same. So you're going to see the positives. So when you accept the fact that he's gone, you're going to start realigning. And you're going to start setting new goals. And you're going to start planning new things. As a result of you accepting and planning new things and moving away from concentrating on the fact that he's gone and you are angry about it, at that point, you start receiving healing. You start setting different goals that will help you move on. You start going out to meet new people. As a result, someone new may come your way. You see that? Another example of acceptance and commitment therapy. Acceptance is you have a child that is labeled as autistic. You have a child. I can cite 2 examples for you, and I can tell you, I don't know, I haven't consulted with those people, but well, I'm going to mention their names just because they are already public about it, and hopefully they see this video, they won't be bothered with it. Okay, but one thing I want to say is that that example is, look at Nana Donko Atta and look at Equia's autistic journey. But most important person in this case is Nana Donko Atta. She talked about her depression when she realized her son was not going to talk, probably, or have autism or is autistic. She talked about how she could not even get intimate with her husband. She talked about how she was withdrawn. She recently posted a video about somebody who had 3 sons that she knew, and all the 3 sons have autism. Okay, all 3 sons are autistics. And then this woman talks to her about the things she's doing for her kids and stuff like that. At that point, she has not achieved that state of acceptance. The woman talking to her was the woman's outlet of venting or exhaling or dumping her stresses away from her body to somebody who is available to listen. What the woman did not know is, whilst it's therapeutic for her, it is also therapeutic for Nana Donko Atta, because she's going through that, and she's in the depressive, the denial, the bargaining stages, lingering between these 3 stages. She has not gotten to the 5th stage of acceptance yet. And she was still depressed, but she was listening to her and the things she was doing to help, to see if she would get some relief. And until she came out recently, the woman was blaming her. Oh, so you didn't tell me all this thing. You didn't know. I didn't know you were going through these things. But the fact of the matter is, she has not achieved that state of acceptance yet. When you achieve that state of acceptance, you do things differently. You see things in a different light. You accept the situation without necessarily changing the fact that the problem exists. When you have PTSD and you are suffering from the negative thoughts, until you accept that this is the situation, the negative thoughts are there. They are not going away. It is what it is. They will not go away. So you are not eliminating the problem. No, you're not. But you are working through it so that you can see a positive light, a positive result after you. And that doesn't happen until you have accepted the situation. Now that Nana Donko Atta, and then during that time when Nana Donko Atta wasn't in that acceptance state, she was, maybe if I pay this pastor, he can help me. Maybe if I give this donation to this pastor, they will do this thing. So you are all over the place bargaining. Oh God, if you do this, I'm giving this man. You see, so you are still bargaining, still depressed, still going through the denial. This can't be me. Well, my first child, pa, then Daddy Joe probably will be saying, oh, my first child, pa. You see, and then my son, my only son, pa. But when she accepted, look at the growth. Since Nana Donko Atta accepted the fact that Charlton is autistic, I can't change the fact that he is autistic, but I can help him live a meaningful life. Look at the most recent video she showed. Look at the most recent video she made. She was singing with Charlton. When you accept that it is a challenge and it's not going to go away, it is what it is, you readjust, you realign, you reprogram, you set new goals, and you work through the goals and see success. And as you move on, you assess and see these new goals, are they working? This new approach, is it working? Her new approach is working because she's no more extremely depressed like she was, the state in which she was, that she couldn't talk about it. She's free. She has set herself free from that bondage. She can talk about it freely. She can share to empower others. That is called sublimation. So sublimation is a topic I'll talk about in a different video, okay? But today we are on acceptance. You understand? So acceptance is not to eliminate the problem. Acceptance just increases psychological flexibility. It helps you to be aware. It increases mindfulness. It helps you realize this is there. Yes, it is. But I can live through it. What can I do to live through it? It helps you mature through the pain. It helps you set new goals. It helps you realign. It helps you to see and be able to reassess if the new goals are working. Was the depressive state working for me? Was me dwelling on the negative thoughts working for me? Or me adjusting, setting new goals, maybe see things in a different light? Is that working? And shortly after that, you will see the growth that comes with it. Look at how much Nana Donko has bloomed. Look at how she has evolved. Look at how her sweet Charlton is achieving I can tell you for a fact from her videos that time she didn't even have she limited Charlton because she was depressed, because she's in denial, because she's still bargaining. Oh, she could do this, and she's not focusing on ways and strategies to help the child. Rather, she's dwelling on her feelings and how she was doing. She was feeling about the whole situation. Now she could motivate Charlton to not be limited, but to dress himself. She could motivate Charlton, use resources to help wash dishes. Charlton, he does it. Today, the latest video, they were singing together. And Charlton could sing. Did you know Charlton could sing? No. This video proved it, that Charlton could sing. That things that Charlton probably, she didn't even know about Charlton before. Now, she's dwelling more on the positives, on the positive possibilities and the things that can be done to help Charlton revolve and not limit Charlton. Right? That is acceptance. That is the great thing about acceptance. So the next time you're going through depression, think about what is the situation. Can you change the situation? Do you have control over the situation? Or somebody else have control over it? That exams you failed today, is that the end of the world? Yes, you failed it. You're not continuing that nursing school again. This is your second time failing. So you're not going to the next class. It is what it is. That is nursing school for you, baby. So next thing you're going to do now is, I'm accepting the fact that I failed. I'm accepting the fact that everybody is moving on to the next class and I'm not. Not this minute. But what can I do to still achieve that nursing degree? What can I do now? Maybe I need this minute. Hey, let me go and do some overtime. Let me work and keep some money aside. So next time when I join a nursing program again, I have money piled down. I can take off from work to study. I have money that can pay a whole year of my rent. Am I talking to somebody? Can you relate? Yes, yes, yes. Right? Okay. Don't forget to like this video. Share it with your people, friends, family, everybody. Share it with your co-workers. Motivate somebody to understand acceptance and commitment therapy. But the key word here is, I didn't dive deeply into acceptance therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy itself. But the key part of this is the acceptance. The key part of this video is the acceptance, because it all starts from the acceptance. Healing starts from acceptance. Realigning starts from acceptance of the situation. Realigning, setting new goals. You failed the nursing school, so I'm now going to work and save money. So if I should join again, I have money laid down for me to use to pay 1 year rent or stuff, that I don't have to stress going to work, so that I can focus and study. Right? Right. Yes. Okay. He's gone. She's gone. So do I sit here and be grieving when he's enjoying with another woman or she's enjoying with another? No, I'm not doing that. And there are so many examples we can give when it comes to situations, frustrations. You lost that child. Yes, you have. Oh my God, I lost my dad last year and it was very traumatic. But he's gone. Yes, when you get to that point of accepting that he's gone, the pain is still there, but you live through it day by day. Even as I just said it, I feel emotional. I want to cry already, but I'm not. Yes, I'm not going to cry. I'm going to try hard. Okay, it's hard, but acceptance. Acceptance. And do not see your therapist or your psych nurse practitioners or your psychiatrist or your providers as the most strongest people. We went to school, we learned, but we also are humans. We have life, we have situations, we have issues that goes on with us. Okay? But we adapt. we apply the things we teach you to our situations too. Sometimes, for most parts, that's why we are surviving. Okay, so thank you for coming, thank you for being here, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, trust me, we are back. Empower White is back. We're going to be putting out videos. It's strictly parental alienation videos and mental health videos, but you know, all that is tied into the mental health. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, @Epa_worldwide, Kara Manuel _BHS, kindly do so. If you go to TikTok, you see Epa_GH and Kara Manuel _BHS. Okay, I'm thinking I shouldn't separate the YouTube channels for Kara Manuel and then for Epa Worldwide. So I'll be putting all here. But if it gets to a point where I need to be do something strictly for Kara Manuel BHS, I will have its YouTube channel also going. But for right now, since it's all revolving parental alienation, mental health, everything is revolving mental health, I'm going to put it all on this channel. So kindly subscribe, like, and follow, share my videos, and I will see you here in the next video.